Hello, my name is Carla, your digital presenter for today's event. Before we dive into the exciting and informative content we've prepared for you, here's a quick disclaimer. I'm actually an artificial intelligence, AI, designed and programmed to assist with sharing valuable knowledge and resources. I am here to provide evidence-based, up-to-date information and guidance, and will be sharing real stories from my colleagues at FND. Here at FND, we value honesty and transparency in all our interactions. We at the Family Network on Disabilities believe that the incredible advancements in technology, such as AI, can significantly enhance our ability to provide families with the resources, support, and information they need. All the information shared in this training comes from the dedicated team of experts at FND who have years of experience, rich understanding, and most importantly, a deep passion for supporting families just like yours. Family Network on Disabilities began in 1985 by a group of parents of children with disabilities who came together looking for mutual support. FND is a grassroots organization for persons with disabilities and their families that is family-centered and family-driven. What makes FND unique is that the majority of our board members, our management staff, and program staff are either individuals with experience with a disability or have family members with a disability, which gives us the perspective of empathy and compassion for the work that we do. Before we begin, I'd like to share a little bit about Family Network on Disabilities. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization helping families across the state. We're funded in part by the U.S. Department of Education and the U.S. Department of Health through the Health Resources Services Administration. We use all that funding to provide information, resources, and support, and training to families, educators, professionals, and providers throughout the state. We do not charge for our services. At this time, we would like to make a disclaimer that we at FND are not attorneys, doctors, or mental health professionals. We do not offer legal or medical advice in our workshops. We are happy to support you with information, resources, and support. We use research-based information in our training and materials. Today, we're going to be talking about effective parent-teacher conferences. So let's get started. If you're joining this webinar today, it's likely that you have previously participated in a parent-teacher conference, or perhaps you're preparing for one soon. We understand that these meetings can be a source of anxiety for both families and educators. Reflect on your last conference. What were the outcomes? Was it a productive experience? Take a moment to think about this. If it wasn't as successful as you hoped, consider the reasons. Were you insufficiently prepared? Did you not have access to the questions or agenda in advance? Were you not provided essential documents like the IEP or others pertinent to the discussion before the meeting? Did you encounter issues with unclear or ineffective communication from the other party? Examining these aspects is crucial to understanding how we can facilitate more effective meetings with educators who play a significant role in our students' lives. I want to begin by discussing CADRE. It stands for the Center for Appropriate Dispute Resolution in Special Education. This organization receives funding and oversight from the Office of Special Education Programs. As a national entity, CADRE's primary role is to assist parents involved in disputes related to special education. In Florida, for instance, we have several procedural safeguards in place: facilitated IEP meetings, mediation, state complaints, due process hearings, and the option for civil litigation. These steps are designed to address and resolve issues in situations of significant disagreement. Importantly, all services provided by CADRE are free of charge to families. If you find yourself in disagreement with a school, remember that an IEP meeting is not the final step. There are additional avenues for support and resolution. Organizations like FND and CADRE are available and willing to assist you in navigating these processes. Communication involves much more than just the words we use. It's also about how we convey them. However, these two aspects combined account for only about 40% of our overall communication. A significant component of effective communication is active listening. If we're not fully hearing others, absorbing their points and experiences, and making them feel validated, they're unlikely to reciprocate. This principle is especially important in settings like parent-teacher conferences, 504 plan discussions, or IEP meetings. We must actively listen as we expect the same level of attention and consideration from those we're communicating and collaborating with. The first and foremost element of active listening, as highlighted here, is attentiveness. Even if you find yourself disagreeing or feeling impartial about what someone is saying, it's crucial to avoid shutting down or tuning out. This is important to ensure that you fully understand their perspective. Remember, when it's your turn to speak, you would want them to listen to your points and integrate them into the discussion and brainstorming process. Therefore, strive to remain impartial. You can paraphrase what you've heard to show understanding, but avoid interrupting. Also, be mindful of your body language, as it plays a significant role in communication. Parents, as you prepare for an upcoming conference, it's important to start by understanding the purpose of the meeting. What are the specific issues or points the school or teacher wants to address? Knowing the agenda and the content of the meeting in advance allows you to prepare your own talking points, questions, and thoughts. You should be ready to discuss your child's strengths and areas of need. As a parent, you have unique insights into your child's behavior across various environments, which can differ greatly from their behavior in the routine school setting. This knowledge is invaluable and can provide critical feedback to the teacher, enhancing their understanding of your child. Remember, the IEP first section covers present levels of educational and functional performance, focusing on strengths and needs, and this principle also applies to parent-teacher conferences. Prepare a detailed list of information about your child that the teacher should be aware of. This includes personality traits, how their disability may manifest in the classroom, effective discipline and reward strategies, extracurricular activities, health issues, preferred rewards, and any relevant behavior plans. Finally, always keep in mind the desired outcome of the meeting. Ensure that the conversation stays on track, avoiding contentious or argumentative turns. Practice active listening and remain focused on achieving the desired outcome for your child. Before attending a parent-teacher conference or an annual IEP or 504 meeting, having a conversation with your child is highly beneficial. This step is crucial as it provides insight into their perspective, which is often overlooked in such meetings. Remember, your child is an excellent source of information about themselves. They understand what modifications help them, their likes and dislikes, and what they find challenging or supportive. Start by asking if they'd like to discuss anything with their teacher or any message they want you to convey on their behalf. Inquire about their school experience. What do they enjoy and what parts of the day do they find overwhelming? Whether it's sensorial, academic, or social aspects. Find out their least favorite aspects of school, their favorite subjects, and why. This can help identify successful strategies in one area that might be applied to others. Additionally, ask about their social interactions. Who do they get along with? Do they have friends in their class? Do they feel comfortable seeking help when needed? This conversation is just a starting point. You should also explore any strategies they found helpful for the challenges they face. As parents, it's important to take note of these insights and communicate them effectively to the teachers, 504 plan team, or IEP team, ensuring a more comprehensive and informed approach to your child's education. Knowing that teachers and school staff have access to resources for children with differing abilities is reassuring for parents. This collaboration aims for positive outcomes in education. Parents value effective communication with teachers, whether through text, email, or in-person chats, and appreciate insights into their child's social and academic life at school. Involvement in the school community, like participating in the PTA or school committees, is important for parents, especially those with children in ESE classrooms. Transparency about school policies and plans is crucial for a trusting, collaborative relationship between parents and educators. Effective preparation for parent-teacher meetings is crucial in creating a successful and collaborative educational environment. The next slide outlines key steps and strategies for teachers to enhance communication and mutual understanding with parents, focusing on the overall development and well-being of the student. When preparing for a meeting, teachers should communicate the agenda to parents beforehand, setting clear expectations and allowing them to prepare their input. Teachers must also prepare comprehensive notes on the student's academic and personal progress in advance. Active and reflective listening during the meeting is crucial as it shows empathy and ensures parents' concerns are heard. Providing resources like fndusa.org can be invaluable, particularly for parents seeking more information on disability education. It's important to highlight the child's strengths and successful strategies, focusing on their overall successes and growth. The main goal is the student's well-being and development, and despite any nervousness, a focus on collaborative efforts to enhance the educational experience is key. This approach should be similar to that of parents, emphasizing understanding the meeting's purpose and desired outcomes. Ensuring that all parties feel heard and their concerns are addressed is a primary objective. Whether you're a parent or an educator, these meetings foster mutual understanding and work towards common goals, benefiting the student's educational and personal development. Adopting this mindset creates a productive and positive environment for achieving the best outcomes. When preparing for parent-teacher meetings, parents should focus on communicating effectively with the teacher, including sharing their agenda ideas. Conducting research and utilizing resources like fndusa.org can be helpful. Additionally, seeking personalized guidance from a parent trainer can provide valuable insights and steps tailored to your child's specific needs, ensuring a more productive meeting. Effective communication and clear meeting goals are essential elements to focus on. As a parent preparing for a meeting, it's important to loop back to these aspects regularly. Discuss the child's progress at home, highlighting their strengths, areas where they need assistance, their preferences, and what rewards or reinforcements work best for them. A key preparation step is involving the student in the process. Take their thoughts and feelings about their day into consideration as you approach the meeting. This approach aligns with that of our teachers, where the overarching goal is to enhance conditions for our students. By working collaboratively and communicating effectively, we aim to develop positive outcomes that benefit the child. As part of this preparation, we will review the top 10 key points to keep in mind. Be punctual and respectful of the meeting's time constraints. If you feel the allotted time isn't sufficient, don't hesitate to express your need for a more thorough discussion. A 50-minute meeting may be too brief to cover everything. Prepare a concise list of points to discuss. Try to get relevant information from the teacher in advance to avoid overly lengthy meetings. Remember, you're part of a team, and the educators have multiple meetings to conduct. Be respectful of everyone's time, including your students' right to have their concerns addressed. If necessary, know that it's possible to schedule a follow-up meeting to cover any unresolved topics. Remember to take notes during the meeting. It's challenging to recall everything, especially in heated or complex discussions. Note-taking is essential, particularly in IEP meetings. Don't hesitate to request access to the case notes or meeting minutes to ensure all your points are recorded. Documentation is crucial, both for the school's records and for your own. This helps maintain a clear and accurate record of what was discussed. Always start meetings, whether they are IEP, 504 planning, or parent-teacher conferences, with a positive attitude, regardless of past experiences. A negative approach won't yield effective outcomes or ensure that you're heard. Others may appear to listen. But active listening is unlikely if you come across as attacking, offensive, or dominating. It's important to be firm, knowledgeable, and advocate strongly for your child. However, this can be achieved while maintaining a positive rapport and fostering a collaborative environment. Minimize distractions to ensure full engagement in the meeting. It might seem obvious, but it's crucial to remember to put your cell phone on mute or turn it off. This simple action shows respect and commitment to the discussion at hand. Focus entirely on the present conversation. Avoid multitasking or allowing outside factors to divert your attention. Being fully present demonstrates your involvement and concern and helps you better understand and contribute to the discussion. This focused approach is key in making the most out of the time allocated for the meeting and ensures that all parties involved feel valued and heard. Approach the meeting with an open mind and commit to listening actively. Truly listen to what is being shared. Often, what seems like a significant issue may result from miscommunication, which can be clarified through attentive listening. On the other hand, there might be instances where miscommunication cannot be quickly resolved. However, it's difficult to fully understand the potential outcomes and solutions that could emerge from the meeting without active listening and an open-minded approach. Having an open mind and actively listening are key to realizing the full potential of the discussion and ensuring productive and meaningful communication. Providing detailed information is vital for parents in meetings with teachers. Like teachers who gather anecdotal notes based on classroom observations, parents should document their observations of their children's behaviors, preferences, and reactions at home. This information is invaluable, whether it's noting specific behaviors, likes, dislikes, or significant moments. Sharing these insights with educators helps create a fuller picture of the child's needs and behaviors, enabling more effective and personalized educational strategies. Ask questions during the meeting, especially if you don't understand something. Never feel embarrassed or shy to request clarification. Whether it's about specific terminology, evaluation results, or any other aspect of the discussion, complex jargon is often used in meetings, especially those involving ESE, exceptional student education. As a parent, you're entitled and encouraged under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act to be a fully active participant and partner. To fulfill this role effectively, it's essential to have a complete understanding of the information being discussed. Don't hesitate to ask for explanations to ensure you're not missing any critical details. Maintain objectivity during the meeting. It's important to strike a balance between being honest and respectful of others' opinions, even if you don't agree with them. Staying objective helps preserve open communication and the collaborative spirit, which are crucial for reaching the desired outcomes. Prioritize clear, unbiased discussions to ensure productive and positive interactions. Share information in both directions during meetings. Teachers often provide parents with resources, but parents can also offer valuable information to teachers, since teachers may not have expertise in all areas relevant to your child, such as private speech pathology, occupational therapy, or behavior therapy. Sharing insights and achievements from these areas can be beneficial. For instance, if your child has specific goals or successes identified by their therapists, relay this information to the teacher. This exchange helps the teacher learn and expand their knowledge for future students. Likewise, teachers should share their research and knowledge about different student populations with parents who may need guidance on resources and next steps. This reciprocal sharing of information enhances the educational experience for all parties involved. Develop an action plan addressing areas needing improvement. This is the moment to create a strategy with goals that apply both at home and school, ensuring consistency. Discuss with the teacher how these strategies can be implemented in both environments. This approach acknowledges the child as a whole person, existing in various settings. By sharing information and agreeing on a unified plan, both teachers and parents can work collaboratively and stay aligned in their efforts to support the child's development. Follow up on your action plan, share it with your child and family, and keep educators updated on progress and challenges. Express appreciation to educators with a thank you note and plan for future meetings. Prepare thoroughly for meetings by requesting necessary documents in advance, like evaluations for IEP meetings, and review them to assess changes or goal achievements. Write down all discussion points and questions, ensuring a confident and effective contribution. This approach fosters more successful parent-teacher conferences, 504 plan meetings, or IEP meetings. Thank you for joining and as part of the Family Network on Disabilities. I'm here to provide further information about our services in Florida. Here you can see our FND family. These are the programs housed under the Family Network on Disabilities. Each program provides a unique service to a specific population. There are 3 PTIP programs funded by the U.S. Department of Education through the Office of Special Education Programs. POPN serves North Florida, PSN serves Southwest Florida, and PEN serves Southeast Florida. The Family Star program, funded by the U.S. Department of Health under the Health Resources Services Administration, and supports families of youth with special health care needs. FND also has a Special Needs Trust where we provide families with information regarding creating and supporting a special needs trust. We also do programming specific to fathers raising children with disabilities. Here you can see links for multiple downloadable resources available in various languages. You can also see some of our social media platforms. We have various pages on Facebook addressing the needs of different populations and our programs. I invite you to check out our website at www.fndusa.org for the hundreds of pages of resources and invaluable information that you can access and download at no charge. You can reach us to help you and your family by giving us a call at 800-825-5736 and letting us know your needs. You'll be assigned to a staff person who can support you. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Visit our website for valuable resources and more information. We want to thank you for spending this time with us during this presentation. We look forward to hearing from you.